Hi there, and welcome to 272analytics.com's tutorial on how to create a time series line in Stata. In order to do so, let's start by creating an empty data set that has 50 observations using this code here, set OBS 50. Next, I'm going to generate a variable that is going to be our time series variable. I'm going to call it week. And using _n, it's going to run from 1 through 50 because I set our observations to 50. Let's confirm that by looking at the data. Yes, so we have created a variable week that runs from 1 through 50. Now I'm going to create another variable. I'm going to call it sales. And it's just going to be a random value. I've done a log transformation of week and I've added 26. So that doesn't really have any meaning. It's just to demonstrate to you what a timeline would look like on a variable. Next, I'm going to use the tset function here, tsset actually, on week. And what I've done now is I've told Stata that that is a time variable. I do want to point out that a time variable in Stata can take just hundreds of different formats. Month, day, year, day, week, year. There's so many variables, so many variations that are possible there. I can't possibly show them all to you in this tutorial. The key thing is to know that when you create a time series line, you have to have a variable in that data set that has been TS set. And here I've done that with week, and I haven't really bothered to make it a specific week of a specific year. It's just kind of generic weeks running 1 through 50, and so Stata just identifies that as one unit. For our purposes, that's fine because we're now going to see how we can create a time series line out of sales. So as you see here, we have a line where week is on the x-axis and sales here is on the y-axis, and it's taken this shape. You can go ahead and you can do variations on the time series line. Like for example, we can use a kind of grayscale color scheme over here. So if you're working with APA format, it might be something of that kind. And just to remind you, you can open up Graph Editor here, and you can go in here. You can change the size of the ticks here. You can change the labels. You can capitalize week and sales, or change those data if you like. So that is how you create a time series line in Stata. I hope this tutorial was helpful to you, and I would like to invite you to visit 272analytics.com for access to all our free statistics tutorials in Stata, SPSS, R, eViews, and Minitab. Here at 272analytics.com, we provide data consulting primarily to graduate students. Therefore, we work very closely with you in order to perfect your Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. That means helping you design surveys, getting your data input, assisting you with fashioning appropriate research questions and hypotheses, getting your data, extracting them, transforming them, cleaning them, putting them through analysis, interpreting them, explaining them to you so that at the end of the day, you know exactly what story your data tell, why they matter, what they mean, in a manner that lets you write a perfect Chapter 4. Following a perfect Chapter 3, and lets you defend your dissertation or thesis with complete confidence. We provide ethical consulting. It's not a writing service, so you will be responsible for taking our blueprint, our assistance, our consulting, and transforming them into an appropriate academic project for yourself. I'd also like to remind you that we provide the same services to undergraduate students who are working with quantitatively oriented assignments. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.